Hello, I am Jizzle the Jokester, an OMP representative, and I have a quick public service announcement. We all know drugs are bad. They are ravishing our streets. They are out of control. So, if you or a loved one has been affected or impacted by drug use, please find an open-minded production representative and speak with them. If you have those drugs, find an open-minded production representative and give them to them so that they may dispose of them. And if you have some kush, my nigga, pass that shit, G. It's open-minded, bitch. Let go.
Welcome to my talk show. 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 And we're on live.
Yo, 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 yo! What it do though? Welcome to Controversial Conversation. Controversially speaking, I am your host, your boy, your vehicle through this journey, Jizzle the Jokester. Man, I gotta tell you, man, it's been a long damn time coming. So many people that I know just been like, yo, Jokester, when you gonna do the podcast? Yo, Jones, when you gonna do that podcast, bruh? Yo, Jizzle, why you such an asshole? Nah, I'm just playing, no man. But for real though, I just want to thank y'all for being here with me and giving me the opportunity to just talk my shit. It's something that I enjoy doing so damn much. Just talking shit. And we gonna be here for the duration of at least 10 episodes. That's what we trying to shoot for. And I say we because I stand for not only myself here at Controversial Conversation, but for OMP, Open-Minded Productions. Yes, sir. And that is my boy, my main, Brandon Scott Craig. That is my co-founder, my co-owner, and my CFO. And then I also got my main man, Tony B. And that's also a cameraman. And that's also a writer. That is also a rapper. That is also somebody who is helping to bring a lot of things to fruition. And I damn sure, you already know, cannot forget my boy from the damn high school days, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My nigga, Mark with a Q. And y'all gotta check out this man's photography, bro. Like, he's always just been like a dope rapper, you know what I'm saying, dope writer. He's been able to be, you know, like an artist, be able to like draw and shit like that. But my man's got an eye when it comes to that goddamn, you know what I'm saying, camera. Also, this old lady, you know what I'm saying, she do special effects. She's so dope with that shit. So I just want to say, man, OMP out here doing it, and I'm so proud to be a part of the movement. I'm so proud to be part of the company, and I'm so proud to be here right now. God damn it. And you know what? Speaking to me, I just want to tell y'all who the fuck I am. I feel like y'all really won't give a fuck about what I have to say if you really don't give a fuck about who I am. I understand that. You know, when I be surfing through YouTube channels and trying to find like the right person to listen to, I be like, what you gonna offer me that this nigga ain't gonna offer? What you gonna offer me that this asshole ain't gonna offer me? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I can offer y'all anything different. I don't know if my perspective is any different, but I can offer y'all me. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. So different that I actually have an album dropping soon. Like that little shameless plug, right? It's called Dream to Be Different. It is dope, man. It is Dream to Be Different, the 4-quarter saga. And it is going to be a dope conceptual album that I swear, man, if y'all take the time to listen to, you will really fucking enjoy. And not only just that, seeing as I do fancy myself a rapper, a wordsmith of such, I do dabble a little bit in the poetry, and I have a manuscript coming out. It is entitled The Michael C. Jones Collection, and boy, let me tell you, it's nice. It's nice. I'm actually going to do a little piece for you in a little bit. But before I get to that, like I said, I just want to talk real quick, briefly about who I am and why the fuck I'm out here in front of this camera doing this shit right here. So, 30-year-old motherfucker who was born to two, I know that's 4 right there when I did that, but 2 of the dopest individuals ever. Man, I love y'all. They ain't died, so I ain't go like that, but you know what I'm saying. I got love for my people, but I ain't finna put their names out here, because 1, I ain't no snitch, and 2, I ain't finna have y'all doxing them. But anyways, I just want to say, like I said, 30 years old, man, former military member. You can call me a veteran if you want to. I haven't really subscribed to that name or anything like that, but I guess that's kind of what I am. I was a behavioral health technician, so I did a little psychology thing. It was fun. It was fun. I ain't even gonna flex from the fudge. It was dope, but had to get the fuck on out of there, because honestly, man, I guess I'm working towards being a dissident, man, and I just can't really get with the way that we do things, and that's partly why I'm doing this show here, and that's partly why OMP is doing a lot of what they are doing. But anyways, man, I'm getting ahead of myself, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give a shout out real quick to the greatest team of all time. It doesn't matter what the franchise or the sport, or if it's American, if it's anything. The greatest team of all time is what I'm trying to goddamn get to. It is the Green Bay Packers, and if you disagree, you are wrong. If you agree, well, then you're right. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Anyways, if you like the Cowboys and you like any other teams like that, well, you are not welcome on this show. I'm just playing, man. I got love for everybody, but nah, we really don't fuck with the Cowboys like that. Nah, but really though, man, I just want to thank y'all for being here, for real, for real. I know I'm joking around, playing around, my name the Jokesta and shit like that, but look, man, I am honored that y'all would at least just take the time to just click on that thumbnail. You're like, who the fuck is this foolish ass looking dude with his damn shirt with the same damn thing in the background with his goddamn shameless plug right here and this shameless plug right here? And if y'all want those, I got the description. I got the link in the description. Anyways, man, like I said, I promise I'm gonna do me a little performance, and then I'm gonna get into. Yeah, I don't know what I just said right there. I tried to say then I'm going to kind of get into, right, anyways, then I'm going to kind of get into some questions and some thoughts about certain topics that are kind of up in the air right now. So, without further ado, we give it to my main man, Jizzle, the Jokesta. Thank you for that introduction. I am Jizzle, the Jokesta. I represent that Open-Minded Productions, and I just want to do a little piece for y'all. You see, I'm sitting inside my mind, behind my eyes. Some call that meditation. Basically, a one-sided, open-minded conversation. Sounds like a contradiction, but just listen. Unsolvable questions tend to get my cog spinning. I think about them all the time. I just focus my attention. I got a few that I can mention. Are they conspiracy theories or theories of conspiracy? Does the wording make them get taken any more seriously? You hearing me? Okay. Now, is there a link between the religious and those that are schizophrenics? I mean, the ones who hear the voices telling them of epidemics. Like, the world is surely finished within the next 4 minutes, but even their Messiah didn't know the time limit. But I digress. See, I'm thinking about this test. How do I get 72 virgins by blowing up a vest? Am I right? Or am I left? Why do these seem to be the only parties left? Isn't taxation basically like legal theft? How are we supporting countries when we're so far into our debt? Plus, my degree only goes as far as a student loan check. So, I'm paying to go to school, you know, so I can get me a job to help me pay myself back for getting robbed. I mean, to get into school. But that ain't cool. But Fed loans makes dollars, so why wouldn't they use this tool? Starting to seem like it's a Ponzi scheme. And Why, if I have suicidal thoughts, would I want to take something that would increase them? Or be sedated on medication that shackles my mind's freedom? Now, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, I know some people need them, but not the way the pharmaceutical companies force feed them. Plus, you don't make as much money curing diseases as when you treat them. Ain't it a shame? We playing a game where we always end up defeated. Try making a change, stating your name, but and history is deleted. Ironic though. If we don't know it, we'll repeat it. To the victors, go the spoils. So we all know who succeeded, but they destroyed the other records. So we won't know who competed. Now I'm thinking back to the tax, man. They're taxing everything pretty soon. They'll be taxing us for breathing. I don't really see the reason to continue with the beating, but the minute you start speaking is when they hit you with the treason. Politicians changing like seasons. Why the hell should we believe them? And it's a nightmare when you can get killed just for dreaming. Take the clothes to the cleaning because we sow what we reap. And how can you beat the opponent when you know that he's cheating? Plus, we can't believe what we be reading, so we just keep on thinking as we sinking in the deep and let it seep in as it begins to reason that we can never find the answers that we're seeking. So you see, I'm just sitting inside my mind, behind my eyes. Some call this meditation. Basically a one-sided, open-minded conversation. Well, I guess basically the same way Ice Cube and NWA felt about them. Fuck them. Nah. Alright, so look. I get it, man. There's a necessity. There is for a force to be able to protect communities. That doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a police force. Alright, look, man. Let's rewind the clocks back, let's say around 68-ish, somewhere around there, you know what I'm saying? And let's just think about a certain group that was attempting to protect their communities that weren't police because police were the ones that were terrorizing their community. Yeah, you get it, you know what I'm talking about. Look, sometimes people, the police are not the goddamn answer. And sometimes, before we can even come to the answer, we gotta think about what the question is. Is the question, is this a crime? Because that's definitely a question that needs to be asked. Because we need to start putting a distinction between things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have crimes and then we have drugs. But I don't think that drugs should be under crimes. You know what I'm saying? I think crime should be crime. I think drugs should be health. Yes. I know you probably heard this diatribe before. Oh man, here we go. It's gonna say we should do rehabilitation centers and things of that nature. Yeah, bruh. Like, why do y'all act like this, man? Come on, think about it. We are putting people in prison, taking away their freedoms, because they put a substance in their body? Bruh. Tell me that ain't some old bullshit, man. Come on. I know y'all feel for my people who are locked up, man, because they need some help. Not because they need to be punished. That's some bullshit. And I know I was getting on the criminal reform, but it's just all linked together, man. This whole prison industrial complex, man. It's so complex. Goddamn, man. I'm tired of the fear that I feel. Even if I'm just whipping down the street and ain't even did nothing, I'm going the damn speed limit half the time. You know, I mean, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's watching or anything like that, investigations, I promise I didn't say anything to incriminate myself. I believe the fifth amendment. We'll talk about amendments later. Not the fifth one, but I just want y'all to know I plead the fifth on anything that y'all want to try to bring against me. Anyways, I was getting off topic right there. So yeah, man, police and police brutality in general. Look. There's just too many names, man. I don't even want to list off the names, all right? Because I've done that in certain pieces that I've done, and not even to, like, plug myself. I'm just I'm tired of thinking about it, right? There is emotional stress that the black community feels. I'm just going to be honest, that the black community feels seeing dead black bodies week after week, day after day, just sliding through our timeline, our Instagram, our Snapchats. It is so demoralizing to make ourselves feel less than human, and everybody just writes it off like just another day. Nah, we need to start speaking about it. Okay, now I could tell you the names, but you know the names. We've gone through these names before. You know Walter Scott. You know Philando Castile. You know Michael Brown. You know these people, man. You know they've lost their lives for no other reason than the cop was having a pissed off day and thought that he was going to exert more force than he needed to. And that's a problem. It's a fucking problem. So if you want to know how I feel about the police, like I said earlier, I feel similar to my boy Ice Cube when he was in NWA and he was talking about how he felt about the police. If you need any clarity on that, go check that album out. Very, very dope album. Anyways, man, what else you got for me? Yeah. First Amendment. You know, I actually really, really love it. As a writer and someone who attends or who intends on becoming a certain type of press, I think it's very, very, very vital to the nature of people like me having a platform. Shit, what you mean? Like, I need to be able to say what the fuck I need. Not just free speech, but also freedom of the press. Freedom of the ability to petition, my G. What about that? Niggas never talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like petitioning. Petition your motherfucking government, because they be fucking up, bro. They really do. They really fucking do. And there's also establishment of religion. My bad, not government. Religion. And so basically, I just want to say a few things about that more than anything. Look, man. I don't give a damn what religion y'all want to practice. There's so many of them out there. Choose. To me, none of them are real. It don't even matter. I'm just saying they all seem like some fictitious fairy tales that were told and passed down from culture to culture, generation to generation. But that's beyond me. Anyways, all I got to say, practice it, man. Practice it, man. Believe in your faith and your spirituality or whatever you want to call it. But look, stop. Alright? Stop trying to put that into our politics, alright? That is some nonsensical bullshit. Y'all know it is. I'm tired of y'all trying that little sneaky ass shit, man. Stop preaching politics from the pulpit also. Y'all know that shit ain't right, man. Stop that, alright? Stop using Republican or Democrat or whatever you want to use whenever you're speaking about religion, and quit using God and Christianity and Islam and things of that nature when you're talking about politics, alright? The two don't mix. There is a wall that should be put there, alright? The founding fuckboys, as I call them from time to time, because look, man, let's just be real. There was some dirty ass people. When y'all really look back at what they did, like, alright, how do you have a consensual relationship with the slave? Whatever. Anyways, man, that's basically how I'm looking at the First Amendment at the moment. Let me just jump to the second right now. Any fucking ways. I got to make an admittance right now, right here, today. I was wrong. I was using a certain type of argument whenever I was, I guess, addressing the Second Amendment, and I was wrong. Okay, look, there were 3 militia acts, right? Alright, there was one in 1792, one in 1862, I believe, and one in 1906. Alright, the first one basically allowed and gave the strict regulations and conditions for what the militia would be, okay? It was like a 15 to 45-year-old able-bodied white male at the time, and it gave them a musket, it gave them gunpowder and a whole bunch of other things, and it basically did this because if a motherfucker was finna come, it's like, look, man, I got to keep my thing here at the crib, you know what I'm talking about? So they didn't want to have to run all the way to the damn armory to go get some Glocks and some, you know, some some choppers and shit like that. They just had the stuff at the crib, right? Bet. So that's how I was interpreting it, okay? And then move forward to about 1862, and it's like, look, we're gonna make us another little militia act, because why? Because we need y'all black asses up here fighting and shit like that. Basically, if you read it, you will see that it has changed certain stipulations to everybody damn near can goddamn have a gun and stuff like that. You know why? Because I believe in 1862 there was, I think, a war going on or some shit like that. I'm not really sure. Anyways, and we move forward to what 1906 was, and that was the last militia act, and that basically established what the National Guard was. So me and my pops, we used to go back and forth about this. We used to think that that's basically what the militia would be, and we didn't think that you could technically just keep a Glock or something like that just off in your crib. But we were wrong. We were wrong. There is basically an emphasis on the individual, even though it's not clearly stated within there. I mean, that kind of is. But anyways, it says right to the people, but not right to the person. It doesn't just have an individual clause in there. But right now, I'm wrong, and I am admitting that, because in 2008, there was a Supreme Court case that basically allowed this dude to say, look, man, these are mine. They can't take my guns. They ain't gonna take my guns. And basically, they didn't take his guns. You know what I'm saying? Because they found it to where it was unconstitutional. And it was constitutional for him to have it within his house, I believe, without even a license, my G. So look, man, that's basically what it comes down to. So when it comes to the Second Amendment, I'm not here to fight it. I'm not here to argue about it. It is what it is. People have a right to a weapon. I just wish that people would take care of their weapons as far as like safety. I wish they would learn how to fire, and you know, I want y'all to get better with guns, man. Be smarter with them, okay? Take some military classes or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to be responsible, basically, is what I'm fucking saying with a firearm, bro. And the last amendment I want to talk about real quick is something that people don't fucking talk about that goddamn much, and that is the Fourth Amendment, bro. And it's being violated every damn day. In fact, it's probably being violated right now. Them niggas probably listening right now. I mean, yeah, I'm on, YouTube. I'm just saying, they probably up in my crib, bro. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Warrantless, nigga. Just all up info shit. Because they feel that they have the right to. Why? Because of this thing called the Patriot Act that has been reauthorized multiple times. And look, I'm no constitutional scholar. Obama. And even I can tell you that it's very, very unconstitutional for the way that the Patriot Act and basically the warrantless wiretapping and basically surveillance, like police state goddamn damn near where we're at, I know that is basically unconstitutional under the Fourth Amendment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's some old bullshit, bro. Come on, man. Nobody ever talks about that shit, man. It's a violation. It is a strict violation, and we need to really, really talk about it. So within the next 10 episodes, best believe that we are going to continuously talk about not only just the Fourth Amendment, not only just the Bill of Rights with the 10 amendments, not only just all 27 amendments, my G, and if they have any more, I guess we'll check, because I think 27 is the last one I saw. But anyways, not just that, but we'll actually talk about the Constitution, because to me, I think a lot of y'all constitutionalist Republicans be talking like, yeah, man, I'm for the Constitution, but only speak about the Bill of Rights and don't actually speak about the Constitution. So we're going to dive off into that bitch too. You dig? Anyways, I appreciate that. And what else you got for me, man? Yeah, well, this is definitely a less controversial topic. Look, I know it's been up in the air a lot lately, man. Everybody's been talking about it. And really, it doesn't make sense to me. Okay. There's so many arguments for it's life and it's not life and this, that, and the other. But if the choice to continue carrying it can only be made by one person, then it seems like the choice to end it could only be made by one person. And I know that sounds ignorant, but I'm just saying, it's like, how can anybody else make that decision? Like, if it comes down to the rights of the so-called fetus, then even though I don't believe at 6 weeks the fetus has any rights at all. But even if you are going to say that, and there would have to be somebody to speak on the behalf of the rights, I guess you would say, right? But my thing is, if a child is under their parents' care or whatever, I don't even know the right word for it, but basically up at least till 18, then it seems like the parent has all rights over the children or the child up until a certain age. Therefore, that seems like at that point. Now, I'm not saying, hold up. I know y'all about to jump the gun, right? Now, I'm not saying after they come out the womb, it's like start killing them sons of bitches. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that if they are to be advocates for the rights of the child, or in this instance, even though I don't like saying it, the fetus, then it seems like they would be able to advocate the most for the rights. Anyways, aside from all of that bullshit, I just want to say, it's her body. Okay, I know y'all hate that fucking phrase, but it is so true. You know they start legislating or like start putting laws out about niggas' dicks and stuff like that. You know for a fact, you like, no man, that's my... You gonna like, that's my body. You gonna feel stupid as fuck, ain't you? You gonna be like, damn. Look, man, stop coming up with dumbass laws, alright? This shit getting old, man. This shit getting real fucking old. Old white men, stop making these dumbass laws. And old white women, stop signing these goddamn dumbass laws. Like, what the fuck, man? I gotta say this. Look, as a man, ladies, I need y'all to know, not every female is your ally. And not every man is your enemy. Stop making more enemies than there need to be. I'm just being honest with you, baby. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be sexist and none of that other kind of shit. I know in this heightened era, you know, you can't really say certain things, and I apologize if that offended anybody. But look, what I'm trying to say right now, god damn it, it is your choice. Now, if you make that choice, there's a lot of things that come with that choice. So we need to also stop acting like it's just a choice that they make willy-nilly. It's like, you know what? I got knocked up, so fuck it. This little thing inside of me, I'm about to kill it. No, son. You see, there's a lot of emotional turmoil that comes with it. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights thinking about this one decision that impacts not only just them, but what could potentially be somebody else's future. Potentially! That's the main word right there. So look, man, what I really honestly think when it comes down to this is we need to either be realistic about the laws that we're trying to implement and stop putting out these stupid ass laws we know are going to get cut down just so we can run again as a Republican, because it just makes sense that, hey, I'm so pro-life, I'm going to push for something like this. It got shut down, darn, but here's my re-election, you can get me again. Nah, nigga, that's some bullshit. But that's what's really going on. Stop buying into that shit and stop using abortion as an issue that you can win, you know, or with an agenda for, alright? These are literal women out here who need the option, alright? So stop with the nonsense, man. The fuck out of here with that shit. Oh shit, I get to talk about rap? Oh, hell yeah. Hey man, I'm a motherfucking hip-hop head, dog. I love fucking jamming, dog. Just studying up on it, everything, man. Hip-hop, the culture, I love it. I was bred in it. It is me. I am it. We are one in the same, dog. And right now, man, I just want to say, there's always this argument for like, who's the best? Who's the greatest? This, that, and the other. And I think that's two different questions. A lot of people would probably try to put those at the same. And I think at certain times you can use those as the same. I think sometimes the best rapper is also the greatest rapper at the time, but not always. Now, I think greatest of all time rather than just GOAT. You know what I'm saying? There's also that distinction. There's so much, man. We do this to ourselves, but it's so fun. I know y'all love it, man. We sitting in the barbershops and shit like that, just goddamn kicking the shit, talking about like, who you got, man? Who you got? But anyways, man, look, to me, right now, the top 10 best rappers in the game. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to put y'all's top 10 best rappers, you know what I'm saying? Skill set. Who is just the dopest, my G? Like, who just got it? And that's in the game. I'm not talking about dead or alive, none of that nonsensical bullshit. I'm saying, right now, in the game, bar for bar, who y'all got top 10? Because this right here is mine. Alright. Lupe, King Crooked, Royce the 5'9", Nas, Sci-Hi, Black Thought, Method, Cole, Ritz, and the Big Crizzle himself, Big Crit. And speaking of that, I just want to let y'all know, this album right here, I know he's about to drop some more shit, another album and stuff like that, and he just already dropped those, I believe it was like 8 tracks and stuff like that. They were really, really dope. TDT, you need to go check that out on Spotify. But this right here, man, this album is phenomenal. Like, when he dropped it, I was like, bro, I know I'm going to have to go see that tour. And you know what I did? I went and I saw that tour. Because we believe in the people that we got love for, man. And Big Crit is somebody that we love. So, shouts out to him. Shouts out to Multi. Shouts out to everybody doing this goddamn thing. Shouts out to Cole and Dreamville, man. Shouts out to the rappers who have taken the reins from these labels and started running their own shit, man. That shit is so empowering. I am so proud of y'all, man. The Rick Rosses and everybody like that. Real quick. I don't want to be cheesy or nothing like that, cliche, but I do want to put a little RIP out, not only to everybody that we've lost in hip-hop, but just a special one right now because it's really, really near and dear to everybody in the game, and that's Nip, man. Please, just, quick rest in peace, man. He was on to some brilliant, brilliant things, and it's just so damn tragic his life was taken in the way that it was. So look, I don't want to keep harping on that, but man, that's my top 10. And real quick, I just want to do something else. I know I said I don't really like doing top 5s because it's kind of hard and shit like that. Because it's like 5, nigga, how many rappers are there? 5. But I do want to do a top 5 white boys in the game right now. And I don't mean no disrespect. I mean, like, these white boys right here are some of the sickest spitters I've ever heard in my fucking life. Alright, but right now, and I want to see y'all. I want to see y'all's opinion. Who do y'all have right now as the top 5 white boy spitters in the game? Because to me, I got, obviously, Ritz, because I put his ass in my top 10. But I got Mert, because that nigga's nice, man, Canada. I got Chris Webby, probably the most underrated lyricist spitting right now. I mean, go listen to his albums like this and his fucking mixtape. That dude is nice. I got Yellow Wolf, man, Trial by Fire. When I heard that shit, I was like, yo, this is nice. Obviously, his trunk music's are pretty fucking dope, but that Trial by Fire is just something different, man. That shit is worthy of a repeat. And Token, the young boy. Yeah, man, him and Tech was spitting together. I done seen him on Sway. I done heard the album. I done seen him, man. He got a nice little flow to him, you know what I'm saying? And he real positive. I fuck with the positivity, man, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of rappers that we're obviously going to talk about. We're going to highlight. We're going to show their albums, things of that nature, because we really want to give back to the community that has given back so much to us. But I can't talk about them all right now. And anyways, I want to start wrapping this up. So I want to thank y'all for being here. You know, it's, god damn, man, it's just been so fun. I know it was kind of short, you know what I'm saying, like short, sweet, right up in there and stuff like that, like a Deontay Wilder fight. But but look, man, I promise, we got 10 of these things coming, and we gonna keep coming after that. We got a lineup. OMP is out here about to goddamn do it, man. I swear. I know everybody will hop on the camera like, man, this our year. We about to do it. Shouts out. Nah, man. Nah. We got so much shit in the works right now, man. Y'all just don't get it. Like I said, man, I plugged my team. I plugged myself. I had to think about who I was talking about. Me. Duh. Nigga. Dope man. Me. Not the dope man. Hey, don't not the dope man. Just a dope man. Know what I'm saying? Bro, I swear we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have so much fun. But anyways, real quick, I want to do a couple segments that will probably become recurring. The first one, alright, there's a lot of people in this world who are really, really great. And there's some people who just really fucking suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, just suck. Like, fuck them. Yeah. And today, on People Who Suck, I want to talk about a man from back in the day, Harry S. Anslinger. Yes, Harry S. Anslinger. He is the man behind all of this marijuana propaganda, bro. He is the sole force behind all that bullshit. Yes. Then he ended up coordinating, I believe, with the FBI, and then they started making it, illegal, basically, to enjoy your goddamn self. Some old bullshit, man. So, basically, that nigga suck. But if you really, really want to know some more about him and things like that, there is this dope, no pun intended, documentary by my man, Fab Five Freddy. And it is on Netflix, and it's called Grass is Greener. And it speaks not only about the implications of what legalizing marijuana would do, the benefits of it medicinally, but also shows how to incorporate it socially with the hip-hop community and everything going on. And that shit is dope. And speaking of the hip-hop community, there are few people in the hip-hop community that are more knowledgeable in hip-hop than my man Chuck D. This book right here has changed my life. Look, man, I've listened to rap my whole life. Not even gonna flex. But I didn't truthfully understand how much more rap was out there until I saw this. And this was given to me by my boy. I spoke about him earlier, Brandon, my co-founder, my partner, basically, of the business. And this book right here, man, it basically chronicles everything in hip-hop from the first day that we consider hip-hop to have started, when Big Cool Herc threw that little, that back-to-school party for his little sister, man. Hell yeah. From them days all the way to where we at, man. I believe to about 2017, I believe is when I got the book and when it came out and stuff like that. So, bruh, if you want to get more up on hip-hop or rap, or try to find out when certain albums came out, or try to figure out the stories behind certain albums or certain rappers and artists, bruh, there is, in my opinion, no better book out than this right here. And that's on some real talk. And that's all you're gonna get here, man. Real talk, talk real. Look, I know that we had a little bit of fun. We joked and stuff like that. But not every episode is just gonna be this lighthearted. There's a lot of things, like I said earlier, that I really, really want to touch on. And when we get to those subjects, man, it's going to be very, very controversial. It's going to be very, very difficult to get through it if you're not ready and you're not prepared. And it's also going to make you feel some type of way. So, only thing I can really say, man, is just get ready for the ride. I love y'all, man. This is controversial conversation. Controversially speaking, I am your motherfucking host, Jizzle the Jokester. Y'all be good. And y'all be great. One love.